Oh, okay. I think that's working. Yeah, it does. See, no, it does. Okay, just hmm. Mhm. Let's try. Okay, hello. This is just a tryout, and then I can then do something. Let's check. Then this is the scene. Then today, today I will do the sun salutations with you, and perhaps some more with yoga. So let's start. Stand on the mat, top of the mat. Oh, that doesn't show very well, right? But okay, whatever is possible. We do the sun salutations. Okay, now concentrate your breathing to the middle of the body. Hear the breathing and find this equal standing posture, natural breathing. Equalize your breathing, your inhalation and your exhalation, and start listening to it internally. Merge all the seeing, merge all the hearing within this breathing. Close your eyes for a moment. Again, inhale deeply and exhale. Ground by each exhalation. Inhale deeply, observe the sky. Exhale with closed eyes, ground deeply. Inhale deeply, make a connection point above the head, and let this flow its light from the sky through the middle of the body, through the legs, into the grounds. Feel the luminosity flowing like rivers from the center of the body into the grounds. Feel the joy, feel the smile, being the mudra of that joyful equanimity of hearing, of sensing, of sending, of equal breathing. Hands in front of the chest, touching the middle of the chest, opening eyes big and seeing through, being one with the whole universe through this seeing. Hands by the side, Inhale, lift the arms, press the palms, look at thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, maintaining a straight spine. Going deeper, hands touch the mat. Open the chest. Maybe you bend the knees and step back, pressing the mat and approaching towards the wrists with your ribcage, slowly going down and opening the heart and pushing the hips up and back, up and back, rolling the shoulders out and shoulders away from the ears, and heels move towards the mat. Hips go up and back, floating ribs approach the body. You're reaching to the root of the fingers, naturally lifting, creating space in the chest and enjoying that space. Look at your hands, approach, bend the knees and step forward. Inhale, look up, shoulders away from the ears, navel in. Exhale, fold gently. Inhale, take the arms up over the head, press the palms. Exhale, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, lift the arms, press the palms. Exhale, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears, hands touch the mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, step back, press the floor. Going down or like this on the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Shoulders away from the ears, navel in. Opening the inner heart, opening the outer heart. Neck is aligned with the spine and easily falling. Chin is tucked in. Your gaze is one pointed. Toes are moving towards the heels. Thighs are pushing up. Shoulders are moving down towards the side and opening the heart, the back heart. Look at the between the legs or to the tip of the nose. Bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, take the arms up over the head, press. Samasthiti. Again. Inhale, lift the arms, press the palms, inner elbows towards each other. Exhale, look forward, navel in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press the floor and falling into opening the heart. Tops of the feet press, thighs are moving in, opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe equanimously, tucking the chin, having the sides of the body open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, look at hands, step or jump. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, take the arms up over the head, press. Exhale, hands by the side. Now, B. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, press the mat down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot in, right foot towards the chest. Create a big curve on the spine and step. Left foot back, right foot forward. Outer edge of the hip falls down. Strong hips are aligned. Warrior one. And hands on the mat. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot in, knee towards the chest. Step in one go. And warrior one. Hips are aligned. Inhale, exhale. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, step or jump. Inhale, look forward, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bending Utkatasana. And Samasthiti again. Bend, inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back. Press the mat. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot in, right foot towards the chest. In one go, forward. Ground the left foot. Inhale, exhale, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward. Right foot well grounded. Outer edge is well grounded. Inhale, press the palms. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees. Step or jump. Inhale, look forward, shoulders away from the ears. Navel in, fold. Bend the knees. And Utkatasana and Samasthiti. Step or jump. Hands at the hips. Inhale, create length and space. Exhale, fold into that length and space. Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Continue this, holding the big toes. Inhale, exhale, folding. So you're pulling the big toes, creating a long straight spine, long pointed gaze. Inhale, Mula Bandha, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, navel in, Uddiyana Bandha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale there. Inhale, hands under the feet, soles of the feet, if it reaches. Exhale, fold. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep the back of the knees soft. Awareness with the floating ribs, the rib cage, creating space in the pelvis, keeping the gaze one pointed and enjoying the spaces in the body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, their hands on the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, feet together, Samasthiti. 3 foot in between. Inhale, opening the arms. Turning the right foot to the right. Creating space here. Pulling the right thigh into the body. And going longer and longer. And folding to opening the side of the body. Uttita Trikonasana. As you can go like this. Anything well grounded, knees are pointing forward. 3, you can pull on the toe. 4, 5, look at toes, come up. Turn the right foot in, left foot forward, creating again space in the groin area, grounding well the back foot, shoulders well stretched away from each other and shoulder blades down the back. With the inhalation, keeping that position, moving forward and fold forward, holding the big toe and lifting, opening the side of the body. 1, shoulders away from the ears. You look forward, or if you have space, look at the palm. 3, 4, 5, look at the big toe, come up, turn to the other side, left foot in, some 45 degrees, right foot forward, align the hips, creating space, aligning both feet and moving forward, and from the waist, creating space. You do a twist if there is space for you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pressing actually the back foot well grounded, creating groin. This is going back towards the back. Look forward. Inhale. In one inhale, come up and turn to the other side. If it's possible, in one exhale, fold. If it's not possible, like it is not possible for me, inhale and find the equanimity and the coherence with the movement and one-pointedness and the joyfulness in the movement and going forward, creating space, pushing the glutes, left glutes back and sitting bones back, and then folding the natural space into the natural space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look forward, come up into the T and top of the mat. Samasthiti, 5 foot space in between, opening to Utthita Konasana, sending the knee forward. If it's possible for you, aligning the thigh horizontal with the mat. If not, it's about opening the side of the body. So the extreme final pose is pushing the knee into the armpit and creating the side opening. 1, yet the hips are aligned. The hips are moving in towards the same side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, turn to the other side, Right foot in, left foot forward, sending the knee forward, aligning the hip with the mat if it's possible for you. If it's not, do it like me. 1, opening this side of the body. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up into the T, turning left foot in, right foot forward. So in this pose, it will go to the Parivrita Parshakonasana, the impossible twist for me. So the hips are going back. The outer edge of the right thigh is going down, and you create space. It's about creating the space in the belly area, and then pushing this into the mat. So you can do it like that if it's possible, or just like this. This is the pose. Otherwise, if this is fitting here, then you may try, challenge yourself, or pushing the shoulders away from each other by trying to ground the back foot. I come out of this pose easily, fast, and try to maintain the similar sensation on the other side. Again, knee on the mat, lifting the arm, creating space, turning and folding into the pose. Lifting yourself up, turning the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and smiling, coming out of it as we have tried to be happy. Okay, opening to the both sides. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Inhale, ground. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on the mat, look forward, and just fold. Create space in the pelvic region. Inhale, create length and space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, create length and space. Exhale, putting the arms, pushing the mat away from the body, and top of the head, not necessarily slowly, reaches to the mat. Thighs are pulling upward in towards the pelvic region, and elbows are aligned with the wrists. The heart is open. The heart is open. One day is always different than another day. So having that awareness and keeping a peaceful, one-pointed focus and enjoying the silence in the breath. And still the talker may be able to do the same. Hands on the hips, look forward, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, hands on the waist. Inhale, create space, ground. Exhale, keeping that space, keeping that grounding, keeping the one-pointed inner gaze, having the chin tucked in, moving just a little bit forward. Elbows go behind towards the back, keeping the sensation of the neck along the spine line and gaze, and lifting the Uddiyana Bandha and enjoying awareness on the floating ribs as well, creating space in the hips. And with one inhalation, come up, exhale. Inhale, opening the arms. Exhale, interlocking the fingers behind the back. Inhale, create length and space. Exhale, rolling the shoulders down the back, pulling the gaze forward, one pointed focus, tucking the chin in, and just experimenting a bit of the rolling of the shoulders, or just feeling in a very small movements of the possibilities that it may have, giving the space for it and exploring, experimenting, finding other types of meditations in the body that may naturally move one into the asana without aiming for any kind of final pose. With an inhalation, come up, exhale, hands on the waist, inhale, and fold forward, holding the big toes in a yogic lock. Inhale, looking forward, Mula Bandha. Exhale, Uddiyana Bandha. Elbows go towards the legs. And don't turn, don't keep the gaze to go forward. Just look at the tip of the nose and enjoy the space that it creates and the winds that circulate the rib cage. Moving the muscles behind the armpits back, creating space to the neck area. Installing the back of the head for your feeling and creating really space in the groins. And with that curve, with that functionality, with that bouncing and weightlessness, inhale and come up. Exhale, hands on the waist, inhale and come up. And come and top of the mat, Samasthiti. Hands go behind the back. Maybe they unite, the palms unite. Maybe you can imagine that a splash of water is coming. That's what makes the palms unite naturally, and you make a natural turn. Inhale, pulling the thighs in towards the groin, creating space in the pelvis, pulling the right sitting bone towards the back, well grounded on the back foot, and naturally find the space in the groin. Gaze is one pointed and neck is well aligned again with the spine. Fold into the space in the groin. Just fold and find the silence of the gaze, the breath of the gaze. Inhale, come up. In one exhalation, if possible for you, fold on the other side. If not, inhale deeply the splash of water, opening the heart. Put the inner smile and lift the thighs in towards the pelvis and create space in the groin, sending the left sitting bones back, opening the heart as if you're being embraced by the sun. in slow motion and putting the gaze forward or towards one pointed gaze point. You may go deeper or stay up. Explore the movement. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open the arms and hands on the heart. Hands by the side and start preparing yourself for an appropriate balance posture and whatever you may wish to adopt and practice for today. Perhaps it is that which you want to challenge yourself. A tree pose, lengthening the feet, maybe holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opening left side of the body, very well grounded. 5. Just a little bit opening, just a little bit. Maybe you turn your gaze to the opposite side. And then coming in, look, the shoulder is falling, opening always the heart. And just look forward, well grounded. 1, shoulders away from the ears. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding the top of the foot. Enjoying pressing the top of the foot into the hand, opening the side of the body. Maybe moving just a little forward, just a little bit for today. And then coming back and forward, opening to the sides and lifting the other leg. So adding the improvisation to a little bit encourage the flexibility into the pose. And then coming into the tree pose, if you will. Hands in the chest, in the middle of the chest, opening the shoulders and grounding well. Feeling that grounding, being one. And lifting the arms up, opening the heart by that and pushing these muscles back. Creating space on the sides. Pressing well the palms. And maybe you wish to rise. And maybe you wish to hold even this side. Today, being aware of the shoulder blades and the muscles, deltoids going down. Being aware of the heart opening. The other elbow going back, opening now this side. Being aware of the eye of the body. And the muscles here moving up. And soles of the feet. Opening joyfully the throat area. The Vishuddhi chakra as well. Just by being aware. And now pulling the leg gently to the side with an awareness that the outer edge of the hips go down, rolling it open. Hips are opening. And perhaps just a single little look to the opposite side. Just short. And coming back. Now, 1, 2, pulling in. 3, femur goes in. 4, strong other standing leg. And joyfully smile. 5, bend the knee and holding the top of the foot, pressing the top of the foot into the palm. And that's how we maintain a balance here for the amount of the bow we want to practice for today. All right, and just embracing this movement, improvising like the one before, and coming to stand into Samasthiti. Okay, we go to the next balance pose. Perhaps you're here, maybe you're here, or maybe you want to go deeper. And maybe you even want to bind. Maybe you want to go forward today. Try. And keeping the right knee beside the left one. And the hands, if possible, here, not here, here. And no shakiness in the body. Confidence. 1, 2. Observe the balance. Observe the weakness in the balance. Gazing through the mind. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, exhale, fold. Rise up, sorry. Okay, now left foot, grounding well on the right foot, lifting the left knee up. And maybe for today you're here. Maybe you want to just experiment with hugging and exploring and perhaps creating new asanas for yourself. Or maybe you want to just repeat the creating a symmetry to the sound of the movement, not necessarily symmetry in the form. But today we just do classical style, try at least, with the awareness of all possibilities and having a joyful moment here, exploring the differences between the sides and the mind that doesn't accept, but also being able to just breathe. 1, 2, 3. Bowing to yourself. 4, 5. Inhale, look forward. Bending the knee a little bit, maybe. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the top of the mat. Finding an equal standing posture. No judging. Hands in front of the heart. Hands by the side. Inhale. Elongate. Mula Bandha. Exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale. Look forward. Shoulders away from the ears. Creating space. Or keeping the chest open. Chaturanga. Press the mat away. Or you can suck the earth into the body. What does it matter? Open the heart chest. And downward facing. Create really stretch and space in the hip area and jump into that space, into the weightlessness. And from there, maintain the Utkatasana. So it does not have to be like that today. Maybe it's more difficult today. And maybe you just want to dance with it today. Or maybe you want to install certain meditative. Or maybe you just want to be strict today and try to fight with the posture. Try. Just inhale and forget about it all. Exhale, straighten a bit, and hands on the mat, press the mat. Try to touch the armpits with the knees and challenge yourself by looking just forward, just a little bit. Jump. Okay. Inhale, upward facing, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot in, right foot forward. Inhale, come up, sending the sitting on back and finding an equal standing for Virabhadrasana 1. Maybe you want this today. Being able to be compassionate to yourself. Yeah, I learned that yesterday. So just slowing down here. In every instance, the talker remains in one pointed gaze. No matter what, you travel through the body, through the spaces of the body. And then the posture corrects itself. You set the mind wherever. Let the asana manifest. Let it manifest in its joyfulness. Inhale, straighten the leg, look at the hands, lift the heel up, and in one go turn and fold into the same posture in your own way today. You may wish to lift it up, but the good thing, just create space in the sides, okay? And send that space back towards the back. That is the heart opener. And that creates the elongation. And that creates the grounding on the back of the feet, back foot. And that creates the weightlessness with it coming from the center of the body. That creates the total flotation. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Open the arms and assume the warrior 2 pose as if you can do it. Just the assumption of it. While you're opening the heart, okay, inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold in towards the other side, opening the heart. Shoulders roll back down the back. In the ideal form, these thighs are parallel, right? And this is opening. And that comes from having a strong foundation in the hips. And of course, hips are available to shape that way. Finding the space in the sides of the body, always keeping that space. And back of the arm comes forward, lifting that foot a little bit up, back foot. And then going to chaturanga, press the floor away and fold. Inhale, your favorite way. Exhale, downward facing, step or jump, sit down, Dandasana, the staff posture. Well, the staff posture is not the easiest one. We maintain a straight spine, maybe you want to move a little forward for that, but you know you're standing right when all the legs are going peacefully and very strongly into the mat, and the whole hip area above the groin is like completely mobile space here. So then you can ground the heels of the hands into the mat, which means pushing these muscles back and opening the heart again, and having a very bright forehead. And deeply breathing. You can also, you're aware of the top of the head, the top and the top, beyond the top of the head. And then the whole forehead is open. And then install the curve of a head, being aware of the back of the neck and the root of the skull, and being baited with the sky waters made of light down the spine. Open your heart to that, and being receptive under the belly area. And the mother is going to support you in that always. So having the full confidence in that. Inhale deeply, creating the space. Mula Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Inhale, open the heart, shoulders away from the ears, coming down to the sides, and just going forward for the joy of it. For just the joy of it, like embracing the child, the innocent particles within yourself. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, going even deeper perhaps. Don't put the head down, but you can look down for a moment and then open the heart again. You can look down as a bow. You can look down to adore yourself, to adore the shapes that you see, or to make the infinity sign with your body, to curl into the posture. And then again coming into the silence from the middle line, being one with the rays of the sun and luminaries. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, put the hands behind the back. Point the toes and press the mat. Open the top of the eyebrows. Okay. And stay in this posture. If you want, open the shoulders to the sides, and that means you are creating space in the under the belly and under the rib cage. You have a lot of space of joy, and smile. You have a pulling just a small tip, pulling the quadriceps towards the groin and lifting yourself. But this area from the back of the spine is just automatically pulling you weightlessly up because the heart is open. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You come up, lift yourself up, hands here, press the mat. Inhale, exhale. If you want, you can do a chaturanga. If you want, you can do the classical style, or just go so the back goes towards the sitting bones, and from the sitting bones, from the pelvis goes towards the belly, and that creates, that sensation creates the automatic lifting up, shoulders away from you. Come to child's pose. Look forward. Come to over the knees, bringing the hands just as you wish. Open the heart. Elbow goes towards the back. Open the heart. Knees, the thighs are moving forward. The hips are open. Just enjoy the flotation here. In your own way. And maybe you want to go deeper, lying back. Putting the top of the head. Opening the hands, whatever way. But just lie down eventually. Putting the hands, feet on the knee, pushing the knee away for a moment, then doing the same for the next. And lifting the foot up, and maybe just like that, pointing and bringing the knee forward and changing side. And going back. And coming forward, going back, coming forward, going back, coming forward, going back. Pressing the mat, if it's possible, with the palms. And then maybe you go to Sarvangasana variation. Maybe you can move, open, or maybe you really want to send the legs up in towards the sky. That means this is a pose that you may wish to send the legs by turning the groins in, and legs are being sent up into the sky. Discovering what that means, elbows pressing the mat, and neck has a space here. Okay, that sensation of being able to send the legs up into the sky means pressing with the elbows and the shoulders the floor away. All right, just improvise and coming into a feet on the mat. We are going to go on a bridge pose. Final last two poses. Lifting yourself up if you want, like this. Lifting the arms first back, then holding the feet, and then lifting, creating space here. And with that strength in the base, lifting yourself, sending. Maybe you can hold hands under, chin is tucked in. Well, don't look to the left, don't look to the right, look forward and enjoy the length of the neck and space under the rib cage, the lengthening. Stay for like that for a moment. Maybe you want to go one time up. Maybe you just want to touch the top of the head like that. But if you're going up, then imagine that you're being pulled from the back of the chest just by a force. Shoulders go towards the back and chin tucks in and come into the mat, holding lovingly the knees and creating just a bit of the lower back rolls. And also like this, to give some massage to the pelvic region. Like that, and moving the knees from side to side. Just a gentle twist here. We didn't do twists today that much, so let's do it this way then. Right, opening the arms, preparing, opening the arms back, finding the poses, whatever the body wants to do before Shavasana. Maybe you want to do stuff like that. Opening the heart, reaching up, and coming to Shavasana. Maybe I need to do this as well. Then you do it. And coming to Shavasana. Palms point to the sky. Sides of the feet fall to the sides of the mat. Taking a deep inhalation, deep exhalation. The joyfulness of its rounds as much as you will. And finding the silence within yourself. Scanning on the soles of the feet, the top of the head, conventional scanning of the body, and exhaling any contraction. Inhaling and exhaling and dissolving, sinking into the mat, feeling the particles of light, celebrating your presence as an epitome of yourself, being activated by the joy that you sincerely wish to eliminate. Smiles within the palms, these lights growing and healing wherever they touch into the sky, and shower it on the heart's desires. Let them equanimously be just as light is. Deepening the breathing. Feeling the breeze, feeling the wind that's clearing away all separation, all thought constructs, all futuristic thoughts, all beliefs attached to our skin from the past. Just clearing that by each inhalation and exhalation, feeling the breeze in the body as the body. Pervading the body, pervading the concept of the body, and extending to its natural shape without conceptualizing. With a smile, seeing that movement and moving the body with that, wavingly and a little bit jokingly, and putting the feet towards the sitting bones and turning the legs to the right side, letting the left arm cross over the whole body and lifting you up, keeping the eyes closed here without thinking. Hands on the, we go into the Varochana posture here, observing the new posture, non-judgmentally, non-judgingly. And putting an eye into the sky, right above the head. Putting one eye, inner eye. Putting a breath there. Equating this drop of light, of all transitional matter, medium, phase, let's say phase, a crystal. Putting an eye of sentiency, placeless, timeless, without boundaries. Putting an eye and equating it with the heart, becoming one. Chin falls down a little bit towards the chest, very little. Eyes open and close. Observe your posture, putting the hands in front of the chest and bowing yourself. The Namaste. Namaste.